one another, die for each other. We're cool for the summer.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the AWF Media Scrum. My name is Kyle Masters. I'm one of your co-CEOs of the AWF. Here to bring in the first ever AWF Media Scrum after Breakdown. One hell of a pay-per-view it was. And we're going to get to our first person here over to my left. And that is none other than TK Chris. TK Chris, welcome. That was one hell of a night.
How are you, Kyle? Yeah, thanks, Kyle. How are you today?
Yeah, that was a great win. You had, oh wait, you didn't win. That's right. You were too busy.
Yeah.
You were too busy focusing on Kyle Omega to focus on your match. So that's okay.
Right. What's this big rumor mill behind Kyle Omega?
I don't know.
Like,
you tell me there. You tell me.
Listen, I lift him off a little bit on Twitter, and all of a sudden I'm, suspect number one. Like, gives a shit about that guy.
Anyways, we're gonna get to our first question. First, reporter, ask away, and we'll let TK Chris answer. And, if you have to ask anything about Kyle Omega, go ahead. Feel free.
Hi, thank you, Kyle. This is Chicago.
Fucking fix your audio, dummy. I can't hear ya. Sorry. Thanks for coming out, though.
All right, well, we're gonna get his audio fixed. Mark, I think his name was Mark from Chicago. Mark from Chicago, can you go again, please?
I'm sorry. This is Mark from Chicago. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so in light of your most recent loss, who would you say is the next person you're going to go after if it's not going to be the winner of the match, D3?
I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. What a stupid fucking question. We already know I'm going against D3 at Evolution. Why? Because we need to right the wrong that happened here tonight. I can't make any excuses. Blah, blah, blah. I lost. But I can't believe we're going with D3. Is that what we're doing? Listen, Kirk Ranter made a wrong right. And Evolution, it's going to be fixed. I'm going to fucking take this little U.S. title from D3 and his little modulated voice with his sounding like a bag of dicks in his fucking throat. D3, I mean, hey, you got lucky tonight, man. Congratulations. Wins and losses are irrelevant. I don't even care, man. I just want the status behind, quite frankly, now beating your ass and taking that title and making it fun. It's a workhorse title, right? Let's defend it all the time. So, anyway, next question. Who's in line? Go ahead.
Hey, this is David RT Sheets from PTB Monthly. Now, is there anything special about the U.S. title to you as a Canadian individual?
Absolutely not. In fact, I saw that they redid the title design. I thought immediately, oh, if I win that title, we're going to scrap that design pretty quick. And a notable shout out to the fakest Canadian I know, Prince Uncle Phil over on Breakout, the Canadian champion. Anyway, next question.
Why, yes, hello. My name is Sir Livingston Bottomsley from London Wrestling News Incorporated. And yes, I would like to ask you, TK Chris, how do you feel after losing such a prestigious championship match against D3 and said Gail Dacey?
Was that really that prestigious? Listen, it was a big opportunity for me. My first pay-per-view here in AWF, and I did fall a little short. But I want to note the shit talk from Gacy. Well, that motherfucker lost, so what's up? Yeah. As for the match, I can't make excuses, man. It's a triple threat. You always got to be watching behind your back. And I get a one-on-one opportunity against D3 at Evolution. And I'm going to whoop that ass. Sir Rottenbottom, whatever the fuck your name was. Anything else? I got kind of beer to drink. I got a game plan in my mind I'm going to strategize for. Are we done here? Press conference over. Kyle, are you there? Hello.
Yes, I believe that, we are going to end off. I don't believe there's anyone else. If anyone else has a question, if not, we're going to end off.
Listen, I have one more thing to say, Kyle. I know, I don't think you like me, and...
Well...
Come on, man. It's all love.
Hey,
come here.
Until the culprit reveals himself. Until the culprit reveals himself. I will not like you, TK Chris.
I want to kiss you all over. To the next.
All right, can we cut him? Cut him. Tom, cut him. All right, now we are going to bring in the newly crowned World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome over to the podium here, Kid Million. Kid Million, how is it going? Congratulations, by the way. One hell of a world title match. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our new World Heavyweight Champion who will be booked on AWF Breakout every Monday night live on twitch.tv/Alliance Wrestling Fed, and will be booked for the next pay-per-view on behalf of Breakout. But congratulations, sir.
Thank you. You know, you had to include that bit. But you know what? Thank you. It's not every day that I get to win the title of my dreams in my home state on the biggest show that AWF has run so far. I mean, compared to our last major pay-per-view, I'd call this a step in the right direction, you know?
Right. Yeah, yes. So questions. We got a reporter. Questions.
Hello, I'm Curtis Bowles from UnderTheRing.com. I wanted to ask, what was your mindset coming to that match against Revo for the championship?
It depends on what you mean. My mindset as far as how I'm going to win, I knew that I had what it took to take down Revo. It's not a matter of, oh, I'm going to win. Oh, I'm just God's gift to the earth. Like, at the end of the day, Revo is an absolute killer. And if I messed up, it could have been the last mistake that I made that match. And I had to go to that match with in myself. If I had a single doubt that I couldn't pull this off, I lost the match already.
Okay. Next question.
Yes, Senor King Million. My name is Enrique Las Vegas Rueda from Hispanic News Weekly. And yes, and see, Mr. Senor Million, I was wanting to know, who are your next opponents? Who do you have in mind for your next challenger now that you are on Breakout?
Again, thank you for mentioning the fact that I am also on the Monday show now. I'm just going to say that I'm taking on all comers. I mean, if you think that you have what it takes to beat the man that just slaughtered Revo, go for it. I mean, I know Ilson says that he wants a bite. He says a lot of things, but I mean, who knows? The Strays, they're doing amazing things on Breakout. I cannot wait to be able to get into the ring with any number of them. Really just, I mean, if you want some, come get some.
Okay. All right. Great question. Next question.
Hi, this is Mark again from the Chicago Wrestling News. I was wondering if sometime in the near future, do you fear that Revo will come for a rematch? If not, which current champion do you feel deserves a shot at your newly won World Championship?
Quite frankly, I don't want to say none of them, but it's certainly not RSG. I'll say that much. I mean, when we're talking about the Intercontinental Championship, the title that I took from one level and brought it to main event status. I brought that belt to where it could confidently sit at the top of any card that it was on. And to see it fall from the heights that it did to be handed to GOW's biggest, I have a lot of words for RSG, and not all of them are appropriate for right now. But as far as who I think deserves a shot at this, no one. If you want a shot at this, earn it.
Okay, thank you very much for those questions, ladies and gentlemen. That world champion, Kid Million. Thank you for coming to the panel, and we'll get to the next ones.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Maya Lynx, now to the podium, who recently just tonight lost the Women's World Champion. Maya, welcome.
I don't know why I'm here. It's go on with questions. Go on. Go on.
Well, Maya Lynx, she did lose the World Heavyweight Championship tonight. Then there was an altercation with Riley, but we'll go on with the questions here. First question.
Hello, this is David RT Sheets from PTB Monthly. Regarding your altercation with Riley earlier on this match, do you think that that hindered you in your match with Kimberly?
Riley. That's all we gotta talk about, Riley. Did she wanna try to make this all about her? She knows she's not me. She knows. And yet still, she just has in her thick skull that she wants to come out and tag me for my match. I just, ooh. She pushed the line. She pushed my buttons. All I'm gonna say.
Okay, thank you. Next question.
Hello, Curtis Bowes from UnderTheRing.com. I do apologize for the question in advance, but now that you are no longer the champion, what's going to happen going forward for you?
Oh, I know exactly what's gonna happen. I know exactly what's gonna happen. You watch Ambition. You watch what I do on Ambition. Because someone is about to deal with a monster.
Okay, wow. Thank you. Last question.
Hi, Ms. Lynx. This is Mark from Chicago Wrestling News. The last question, I believe, is aside from dealing with your impending rivalries, do you believe that you have any future title aspirations, be it the World Championship or the Twitch Championship, which Jax now holds?
I mean, why is that? Of course, I have championship in tennis. I dream, I earn, I dominate. And when I get back into the title picture, oh, you bet your ass I'm going to get a shot at the AWF Women's Championship or to Little Miss Golden Goose Ugly Duckling. I'm done here. Here. Give my limo.
Okay. Maya's gone. Thank you so much for the questions for her. Okay, now we're having Miles is coming up to the podium. Miles, hello. Match tonight you had with Miles just had a match tonight with Kirk Ranter, my co-CEO, and he lost his Intercontinental Championship match. Lost Intercontinental Championship match. Can we start the questions, please? Thank you.
I have a question. Latoya Jenkins, HoodRatTeams.net. Let me say that your match was pretty intense, but how are you feeling about all this that's happened?
How am I feeling? You're really asking me how I'm feeling. How do you think I'm feeling? Huh? Answer that for me. How do you think I'm feeling? I'm mad. Irritated. I got screwed. not just by Kirk Ranter, but by ISG, and I'm coming after him. I'm coming after my title.
Okay.
Keep it rolling. Go with the next question.
Okay. Next question, please.
Howdy, dude. This is Chum from NSFW, your friendly backstage neighborhood interviewer person. And I'd just like to ask Mr. Miles. Mr. Miles, after your match against the boss Kurt Ranter, I have to say that was one of the most spectacular performances I ever seen in my life. But the question is for you, after you're done with RSG and Kirk Ranter, what's next for you?
Who's holding the world championship right now?
Right now, it's Kid Million.
Exactly. I want him to hold that championship as long as he wants. Because I'm coming after him next. Next question.
Okay, next question.
Hello, Curtis Bowes from underthering.com. Sorry, my bad. I'm wondering, Mr. Miles, is there something that in your mind right now that you would like to say to both RSG and Kurt Ranter? Kurt Ranter.
Whatever I gotta say is gonna be said on tonight's Most Wanted. Next question.
Okay, well, I think that's every question. Miles, thank you for joining us here at the podium. And
I know that Kirk Ranter threw you for a swivel when he said that he reinstated Kimmy Sage. I want you to know I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with him. I'm gonna deal RSG. But first, got an influential problem with somebody I need to deal with.
Okay. Well, there goes Miles and the Kimmy Sage, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that situation. I'm gonna have a handle on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have one last person, and it is my co-CEO and friend, best friend, Kirk Ranter, who needs to fill me in with a lot of stuff. Here he is, Kirk Ranter. Kirk, how's it going?
First off, what in the fuck of incest Darth Maul fucking Darth Vader scissoring Kylo Ren was this Miles doing? What the fuck was that? What was that?
What? I got a question.
I just beat that guy so bad he became a fucking Sith.
What's this Kimmy Sage shit? What is this?
You gotta do what's best for business sometimes. You gotta do what's best for business. I'll explain off media. There was lawsuits, there was money involved, and obviously with Tom blowing our money on NSFW, I had to save some of it. So I'll fill you in after this call.
Okay. Anyways, anyone that has a question.
By the way, did you see the buys tonight?
Unbelievable.
Did you see the buys tonight? Oh my God. Hottest E-Fed around, biggest company in the world.
I just want to say, Tom, you're lucky for the big mistake you did tonight. I think the buys just covered it.
Yes, the huge buys, huge thank you, AWF Universe, Galaxy, whatever the fuck, Atmosphere, whatever it is. Thank you.
All right. Can we get to the first question, please? Here we go.
Yes, David RT Sheets from PTB Monthly.
Hey, Dave, how are you, man?
We're talking about what's best for business, and I'm just curious, after tonight with what happened with Miles and RSG, what is best for business? I mean, why give RSG that title?
Why not? Who else deserves it in this company? Who else had my back when all these lunatics started running the asylum and all these people tried calling their own shots? Listen, there's one owner of Ambition. There's two owners of AWF. It's me and Mr. Masters. We call the shots. I'm tired of people overstepping boundaries, crossing lines, trying to put themselves in a position of power. You see what happens when you put yourself in a position of power. You end up like Miles. You end up one-on-one with the bear himself, if you will. I told you guys I wasn't going to keep the IC title. I kept my word. I didn't lie about it. RSG is someone who has had my back since day one. He has earned it. His win-loss record's great, and you will see him in action very soon. It's not going to be like he's going to just hide and cower in a corner like Miles did. He will be a fighting champion. You will have my word on that.
Okay, great. Next question.
Hello. Yes, this is Mark from Chicago Wrestling News.
Marcus just had my meet and greet last night. Mark, how are you, buddy?
I'm pretty good, Kirk. How's it going?
Hey, man. A big fan here. Always front row. He's
I support the feds, man. I support every wrestling show I can go to, man.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it, Mark.
Well, that being said, I mean, like, I was at SummerSlam last night.
Oh, no, we're not talking.
Well, the reason I say that is this.
Stop cursing at me.
I apologize. My question is
Did you see the numbers we did against them last night? That fucking B+ show?
This is what I'm saying. Based on tonight's pay-per-view, I mean, what lessons have you learned on how to create a great show moving forward?
I mean, I think we just saw it. I think we have the talent. I think we have the best talkers, the best wrestlers, the biggest budget. I think the proof's in the pudding. Look at the show we just put on. It was 4 hours. It felt like 40 minutes because it was so good that you couldn't turn away. I think that we could grow as a company by people like Miles learning to fall in line. I think you see people who have fallen in line or people who have, haven't crossed the bosses, Revo, Kid Million, Chris Phoenix, putting on these classics because they're focusing on their career, not on bumping heads or butting heads with the authority. They're kind of going with their own thing and trying to grow their own brand and trying to make their own, legacy. I don't know what that card said, but what did that say?
Kimmy Sage. Not that one. Not in that category.
Kimmy Sage is a great talent. Kimmy Sage,
lazy.
She draws money. I mean, what can you say?
Lazy.
Me and Kimmy Sage haven't seen eye to eye ever, but best for business.
All right, next question.
Howdy do, Mr. Ranter. This is Chum Fluggett, your neighborhood backstage interviewer person for NSFW.
Oh God, we gotta get you out of that shithole. I'm sorry you're down there. I'm sorry. Where are you from, Chum?
I'm from the north side of western Alabama.
Okay, all right.
And yes, our stereotype is true. My cousin did sleep with his sister.
Well, hey,
so,
listen, I don't know. Something's going on with Miles. Maybe you can figure it out if you're. I don't know.
My question was definitely not directed towards Miles, but it was directed towards you and the camaraderie. I know that's a big word to say with RSG. Now, what's next besides running a successful AWF alongside your illustrious cohort, Kyle Masters?
What's next is the wheels just keep on turning. The show keeps getting bigger. The talent keeps getting better. We're looking to sign new talent. We're looking to release talent that's not producing. It's a rotating wheel here. And as far as my camaraderie with RSG, it hasn't been a secret. We went to war together. It's a brotherhood. Like I said, I needed someone to watch my back. I feel like the whole locker room has kind of turned against the authority, and it was time to turn and show them that they can be against me, but at the end of the day, I'm the one who makes the decisions. I'm the one who can make one phone call and end a title reign. Listen, I had respect for Miles actually stepping in a ring with me and actually having the balls and the gall to come in here, call me out. But at the end of the day, I have to protect my investment. That Intercontinental Championship is my investment. It is the main title on our show because the world title travels. IC title being the main title on my show means I have to protect that. What better way to protect it than give it to someone that I trust with my life?
Wow. Okay, that was a great answer. Thank you, Kirk.
Wait, I have a question. My name is Leroy King from NSFW.
Why are you all here, and why do you sound like you just smoked 50 parliaments? What the fuck is happening to your voice?
I was with TK Chris.
Well, okay. Well, he's a good dude. You probably did some coke. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Anyway, I wanted to know how dare you not let me know on the plan with Mars? No, I need to teach some of these kids down in NSFW a lesson. So why did you let me know? I need to learn from the king. No, I need to learn from the god, right?
Listen, I'm gonna be there at the pay-per-view. We could sit down, we can talk, we can discuss things. I don't. Are you filling gymnasium? I don't know where we're even. Are you filling gymnasiums, cafeteria? Literally, this was just a way to launder money, and now it's come out, and now I have to try to run this fucking company with Kyle, and I don't really know. I'll sit down, I'll talk. You got to keep your talent in check. You're getting a lot of talent from us, so maybe that will help grow the business. You could put the posters and nail them on the board or whatever. Maybe you can get a guest appearance from Ric Flair. He just had his last match. I don't know. You could do something to draw some money. But what you need to do is keep your talent in check. And the way you do that is you fight for your brand. If you care about NSFW, don't be afraid to tie up the boots and teach the kids the lesson yourself.
Okay. I'll take that into investment. Thank you, Mr. Ranter, and thank you for teaching my son.
Wait, time out. You're Miles' dad?
Yeah.
Wait, what's wrong with your son?
He's hard-headed.
But what just happened to him there? It was like
girls in the family.
Oh.
She's getting hard-headed right now.
Me and you are going to get along really well. Your son is a fuck up, and I'm sorry you raised a chump, but you know what? At least you have a job with a great company.
Thank you for hiring me, man.
You're welcome. If I would have known you were Miles' dad, I probably wouldn't have, but welcome.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and Kirk Ranter here, thank you guys all for tuning in to the AWF Media Scrum. AWF Breakdown was a great show. Breakout tomorrow night live on Twitch and Evolution on Wednesday night. We'll see you there. Take care.